Hello guys, and welcome to episode 31 of my Tiraspol campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Soviet side. Today we're going to be continuing our movements after moving on to the next turn, and hopefully reconnect the 255th Naval Infantry Brigade, which I'm probably going to do first. We do have this 83rd Naval Infantry Brigade here. We can destroy this one, this 1st Battalion, the 573rd, so we'll do that. Just going to do it with one of these further back. They did actually bring an aircraft, and that lost them 2 HS-129s. I'll take it. Don't mind if I do. I did that. I thought that destroyed the aircraft as well, but no, that was just the unit blowing up. Okay, so yeah, what I'm going to do here is we're going to connect this. Now, one of you said in the comments, quite rightly, that I might not actually be able to use this reinforcement point down here for the 4th Guards mech, because it's going to require me to hold the previous objective. Now in this case it's here, not actually up here, thankfully. If I was looking at Moskaya, Grupa Bakhtina, then I would have needed to control this one, which would be quite annoying to do, because I'd have to send a unit down this way and a unit around this way and just encircle these guys in order to gain control of that territory, which I might do anyway. But in this case, I'm probably going to just go for the encirclement here, so that we can then bring in some 4th Guards mech units right on top of this flag, and then we can also bring them down here later on. So that will be the initial thing that we're going to do today. Let's grab the 83rd Naval Infantry Brigade and move them down. And then what we're going to do is move this one up, assuming that they don't get cut off. We'll move this one down as well. So we'll move this one. That's so silly how that doesn't work. There we go. Alright, so we move this one up, get them back into friendly territory. Okay, and then we start moving them down again. That's so silly how that works. Alright, we'll move this one down. Because I've got them on fast move, I need to turn this down so that it doesn't do that. Right, and here we're just going to kind of ignore this unit. I think we have artillery for it anyway, don't we? Yeah, so we can just ignore them and just travel across like so. Cool. We're going to want to take away this area so that that unit can't just go into the little pocket there. So I guess I'll have to move up the 481st. Lovely. Then we're going to have to look at what we're going to do about this push coming in. So we're going to dig in here. I'm going to keep that unit behind. And then we're going to start wheeling around this as well. We'll probably dig in that unit that I just moved here. And we'll just keep trying to get stuff to come round. I'll have the 108th Guards Rifle Division HQ support that. And maybe we can have the 51st Sapper Brigade actually be the one to push around. Over here, for example, we're going to keep bombarding this unit, and then we're going to move up a unit around here. I'm probably going to move forwards the fortified front so they can't cut us off. I'm going to move it up, so maybe here, and we'll dig them in again. I might even have to have this one here as well. Or maybe we can just move this one in and have it destroy the 3rd Battalion of the 5th Mounted Artillery. These guys would still be able to join though, so I'm not sure that's really worth it. Right, let's send these guys down here as well then, so that we have a bit of a more solid force there. We can bombard this unit, so that's not a problem. And then we can continue on our way with the 814th Rifle Regiment. I'm going to just pop it there. And I'll probably end up bombarding, I think, this one. If we're in range, I'll have to use this one, I think, instead. It's fine. And we're going to bombard, I think, here as well. Cool. Yeah, we're going to start trying to encircle this lot. Should be simple enough. And we'll have the AA continue to move down. And when they're in our own territory, we can just speed this up. Need to make sure I bombard that. Might have these come down the road as well, now I think about it. But we do need to push towards the artillery here. Make sure that these units behind can't get there. So this is the 42nd Mounted Pioneer Battalion. If I attack this unit, will it give us the flag? No. So I'm thinking possibly we just don't bother and we just go down. Like further down, straight towards the Hussars, like maybe just let them attack us and take a really big sort of defensive battle with their support. Because this unit does have plenty of ISUs, so it should be quite one-sided. I'm going to move this behind here so that we cut off that unit. We're going to keep moving down like so. Okay. I'm going to move this unit in like this, and then this one can just sit behind it. Here, I think what we're going to do is... like, I really want to get in between these units. But it's going to be difficult. I can move this unit here, so I think we can do it. We can do this, something like this. And then that will kind of cut them off from each other. You have these two move up together. This unit's going to have to dodge this unit. It's totally fine. Although I think I can bombard that, actually. Yeah, I can. Okay, so I probably shouldn't have moved them to the right, but that's okay. This unit also needs to be bombarded, so it doesn't initiate on the mortar regiment. We'll make sure to bombard this one. Over here we're bombarding this one, and I'm bombarding this one. And this one can bombard, let's see, maybe that one. And then this one can bombard that one. I think that's all of the units that can engage in Phase A bombarded, so that should be fine. Should be, at least. Okay, so that's everything there done. All of these units I'm a little bit concerned about. They will all become disorganized next turn, I think. But I still need to make sure that they are pinned down. I'm going to bombard this one. Bombard this one. Don't need to bombard artillery. We can bombard that. Bombard that, and we can bombard that. Okay. Down here, I'm probably going to bombard the 19th Mountain Battalion. And then this one is going to bombard this one. We can just keep ignoring it. All of these are already bombarded. I think I could probably move forwards is how it's... that artillery having points doesn't really matter. All of those are already bombarded, so... yeah, I think I just move these up. We'll move it to the right there. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I think we will... well, we can just keep these ones going straight down. I'll move this one over here. These are more or less full strength, so what we're going to do is something like this, where we do like a corner. And then all of these can go around. Oh, that one should have been... Yeah, it's okay. I was going to say that should have been dealt with as well, but it doesn't matter that much, because even if it attacks the 61st, all of these are going to be able to reinforce anyway. Including IS-2s. So yeah, the 18th Mounted Battalion... Oh, that's not even very strong anyway. It's very beat up. Okay, we'll just, I think, leave this one here so that we can start demolishing these units once they get disorganized. Any attacks we need to do? You can see things are getting pretty spaced out now. We've got like sort of our rear guard that's going to be helping clean things up. I think I should probably leave... Got this unit there. I'm going to leave a couple of units here. And then the rest can keep heading down. Good. Alright, so that's all of those done. That's pretty much everything moved to the right-hand side. Have a look more towards the left, because I think there's probably a potential for a big battle here. I'm really thinking about just going in, like on the 1st Hussars or something like that. Their AA is technically up, so we won't be able to bring in any aircraft, but if we were to attack like the 1st Hussars, I would be able to bring in a bunch of tanks in Phase B. And we could just destroy the 13th Tank Destroyer Battalion. That might be a better way to do it, and I think technically, if I move forwards a little bit with this AA, yeah, that will be covered. So I'm thinking that might be the best attack. That will draw in these two without overwhelming me too much. Although, is that Phase A? Yeah, they're dug in, so... Although I'm not sure, because they're not adjacent, whether or not they'll get defenses, and if they do, that could be really bad. There's no way for me to bombard those, is there? Oh, I can bombard like that. But now they can't get involved. That's better. Yeah, I think we need to attack the 13th Tank Destroyer Battalion. So we'll bring in our tanks, even though technically this is a Tank Destroyer Battalion. We'll bring in, let's see, I think I'll bring in the 10th Guards Airborne HQ. We've got so many options here. This one's very beat up. That one's fine. I might just bring that one anyway, and then we can bring like the AT regiment. Tactical battle. And we'll jump on in. So they are going to have quite a lot of infantry, but we should still outnumber them quite a lot. Let's see. So this is like my mainline infantry. So we'll bring these in first, just to kind of screen for us. Make sure there's nothing ahead that's too deadly. And then as soon as we see all like the martyrs and stuff, we can start bringing up AT guns and dealing with those. And then as soon as the martyrs are dead, we can then bring up the T-34s to kill off the rest of their units. So that's what we're gonna do. That is the plan. I can probably bring in a few AT guns at the start just because we have so much cash. The AT regiment comes in Phase B, so let's use the ones in the Guards Airborne Division. That's why I brought it. These 2-star ZIS-2s, very nice indeed. They've got good range. Okay, I think we're just going to launch for now. And then we'll see what happens. Because I kind of just need intel before we really commit. Can we see anything with the sniper? There is an enemy AT gun. They are actually going to have a lot of Pack 40s now I think about it. So we're going to have to work our way around them. Yeah, because like that. That'd be good. But it looks like they didn't deploy Marders, they just deployed the Pack 40s, which is fine. I'm just going to have to make sure I bring up the OBs and basically push with those. We can also mortar them, of course, so let's bring in... Do I have any big artillery? Because I don't think they have much artillery. We're just going to move the Strelky forwards to get shot at, and then that will reveal their location. Using my AT gun early on really kind of sucked, but it's whatever. These ones can start moving up on the right hand side, and we're just going to reinforce them. Oh, okay. Well, they have bombers. I thought we had AA. That's not good at all. I don't have AA, do I? They didn't kill anything, but yeah, that's going to be really bad if we're going to have to deal with HE-111 bombing strikes the whole time. Let's see. I have a bunch of Maxim trucks. That's really not going to be helpful. Oh, wow. Anytime something shows now, it's going to be really bad. This is not good. Not good at all. I didn't appreciate that they would have bombers. Didn't even check. And those Pack 40s are pretty nasty. The ZIS-2 is going to be in trouble here. Need to pull that back. Yeah, we're going to want to go really hardcore into this now. Let's just grab the Chernos here. I'm going to grab the descents. And we're going to push up hard on that left side. They put a lot of points into those planes, so we've got to really capitalize. Bring in all the descents rapidly. Make it really awkward in close combat. I have no idea how I'm going to deal with this stuff. They might just bomb my mortars. Actually, that might be a good thing. Yeah, if they bomb my mortars, maybe we kind of like encourage them to do that by just bringing in loads of mortars. The left side's looking pretty good. Let's split these off a little bit. And we'll keep these ones pushing up on that left side. Yeah, this has really turned into a different objective now. The objective of this mission right now is to not get flattened by bombers. Simple as that. We'll bring in a bunch of mortars over there. Right, those Chernos can come to the right side. Okay, they do have some artillery at least, which is fine. Just going to make sure we move them after they fire. Here, what we're going to do is just move them back, unload all of these, kill that, and then move. Meanwhile, we're going to want to bring in the Strelky. I'm even going to bring in my Avtos. We're just going to charge through. I just need to really, really hurry. Right, all of those can go down. We're going to put some of these in there. We're going to spread these out a little bit. Good. Right, and here, the reason I'm unloading these... No, I didn't mean to unload those ones over there. Unloading these is so I can push from left to right. At least that is the plan. I mean, honestly, a couple of these might just be able to come and kill the units at the back. That would be good. Maybe we can do that actually, just cut off the entire back side. That would be pretty big. The airborne unit's going crazy. Aiming at us? No, it's not good. Right, any that aren't unloaded yet, we're going to just send to go and capture behind them. Right, let's move that sniper forward so we can see what we're up against. Very good, we cut them off there. I might want to send a unit all the way up there. We'll get some maxims and stuff there as well. Oh dear. Run! I would cut them off there as well. So I'm gonna go tell these to go unload back there. And this encirclement can just continue moving around. This is crazy. This is actually crazy right now. What we're doing. We're just encircling the town. I should move these to the edge and kill that Pack 40. And we should be mortaring these. Make sure these are spread out. If you're wondering how I do that, you just press X when you have a bunch of units selected, and that's the spread command, so they'll automatically run in 100 different directions. Do I have any more 82mm mortars? I do. Okay. Alright, we cut off a bunch of the stuff that's trying to get us there. That's fine. Let's just keep piling stuff up on this left side. And we'll just be able to bring it all the way into their back line while we continue pushing them at the front. Oh, there's no way that we didn't kill that. There is 6 mortars firing at it. We didn't do a single point of damage. Actually gross. Right, let's move those back. We'll leave one of those here. We'll leave the leader here. The leader puts more influence on the front line, so important for him to stay. Let's go ahead and move those back. These can all retreat, because I need to kill that submachine gun. And I might even reload these. Okay, let's move that back. I think we definitely do outnumber them at least, so that's good. It's just so silly how these units aren't dying to this much mortar fire. I'm getting really unlucky with these mortar strikes. It looks like most of the initial stuff's dead, but we have moved into phase B. The thing is, a lot of stuff is going to come from this side now. Pretty much, well, everything that they have is going to come from that side because it's the only spawn point they have left. But once we get a bunch of AT guns set up here, they'll keep trying to push to get back these areas, and then that's how we can win.
Вытащите меня отсюда! Готовы сравнять их с землей, товарищи. В атаку! Вперед! Ваши приказания? Огонь! За родину! Врача! Слушай.
Oh, need to unload these. Alright, let's get one of these guys to start heading this way. And we're going to send some strokey up here. I'm going to bring in Zis-3s, and we'll use them as artillery as well. Just because we can. Like, we got loads of spare, so we might as well. They're pretty... well, I was going to say pretty good artillery. They're relatively good. These bombing strikes, though. These bombers are pretty cool. But, not when they're bombing me. I'm just going to take all of the Abtos out of the selection. We'll put them over there, and then these ones can just unload in here. We'll spread them out.
Больше не могу. Отступаем! Вперед, ребята! Ну опасайтесь фашистов!
Alright, wall of AT guns. Let's keep those ones going up there. This can fall back. Got our batteries of Zis-3s ready to go. Start arting away. All of these AT guns. Look at that. Beautiful. So we've got a good blob of units there. And across. And they're not getting reinforcements to the middle, so that's allowing us to isolate them quite well. But we are on a bit of a timer, as you can see. We've got victory in 4 minutes. So in those 4 minutes, we need to kind of fully encircle the town if we can. But I don't think it's going to happen. We might, however, be able to capture these flags. Particularly with all of these units. If we just come into the back side of the town I might be able to just run these across. If we bring in like some more units that can move across here, that would be good as well. Let's move these forwards. Those can go find the MG that's in there. Wow, all of those got wrecked by the rush Yuri. Those can fall back. Hit that Hotchkiss with the mortar fire. Oh no, they're all going to be surrendered. Oh, the Russian. The Romanian infantry's too strong. Right, we can fire these elsewhere now. Or just fire them there on that flag, and we'll fire them on this flag as well. At close range, the distance up, they should be able to take them out. Okay, coming in hot. We might lose a few units here, but I think it's worth it. We got the major victory. That's the important part. We'll unload these guys now and we'll start running them across. A total victory would be nice, but not necessary. The main thing is just disorganizing all of these units. It's actually kind of cool how this battle's turned out, like when we flanked them up on the left side and then just encircled them in the center. A proper battle. Will we connect to the fronts though? That is the true question. I reckon if we mortar this area we can. Probably something there. Either that or that. Let's mortar that with the 120s. They're bombing my... Is this 3s? No! All these snipers getting wrecked by the Kalash and the commander, of all things. Alright, well, that's the end. Major victory, 18 minutes and 1 second. 66 kills, 44 losses. We lost quite a lot of stuff because I was playing very aggressively. If we like play that slowly, then they build up so many bombers. Like that would just not be fun. But I'll take the major victory. And the nice thing in this situation is we are like able to disorganize all of these, and yeah, it's cost us some troops, but we've got so many more troops that it doesn't really matter. I'm so surprised they managed to do that. Like, we have our AA here. Maybe it's because they have no action points, so they can't do that anymore. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Anyway, we're gonna move around these guys now that we've removed that unit. So I am going to just move up in their face with a couple of these units, even though they're kind of beaten up a bit. That's fine. That can be our front line there. And then we just want to continue moving around the side, so in a way that we can reinforce our troops. I might try and keep this one here. But we'll keep the tanks moving forwards. This unit can reinforce there. Good. Right, I'm starting to get rid of this area. So now what? Do I have artillery take these guys out? That second hussar. I think they were bombarded previously by this unit that bombarded that. Bombarded the motorized recon group. So the second hussars can actually attack. Let's just check the movement range on a lot of these. Because I'm thinking we just kind of continue to squeeze around. This unit, however, is very weak. We can like push this through like this. I'm going to need another unit here. So say we move, well, at least this unit that far. And this unit I'm going to move back, and then any of these are the good strength we're going to put at the front. That might still get cut off. I guess I can move this one here. Any of these able to move in? Yeah, that one can move in there. And then this one can stay as reinforcements. That's good. Alright. So next turn, I might just be able to cut across from both sides and just encircle this so that we can move forwards. I don't think there's any other attacks I want to do because I don't want to hit their bunkers. That would be bad. I'm just going to move any that are too far back. I might keep these where they are though for counterattacks. We'll get this light artillery closer so that I can use it to bombard anything. And if all of these are bombarded, we actually don't need all of these units. I am going to need some of them because they need to be killed afterwards. But yeah, that's okay for now. This light artillery brigade didn't get used, so we can move them forwards a bit. Okay, that's good. These can keep moving down and around. All right, looking good. This unit's ready to take out that one. I think that's pretty much all of our movement done for this turn. It's funny because we barely have any attacks to do each turn now. We're moving on very, very quickly. Just bombarding in the right places. Like, obviously I do want to get this campaign kind of done now since most of it is kind of finished already. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today. It's a bit of a shorter episode, but there's not much else to do. And I think what we'll do in the next episode is we'll just move straight on to the next turn and then we'll deal with whatever we need to do in order to well, defend pretty much against any counterattacks, but they might just retreat, honestly. Particularly with us coming around the flank here, they might just start running away. We'll see. That's it for now. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.